Some places were never meant to be disturbed. Some places hold on to the dead, and something else. And tonight we step into one of them. Arrival at the Forgotten Graves. Franco had traveled deep into the rural heart of Argentina, a place so isolated that even the roads leading here felt abandoned. There were no signs, no towns, just endless land, and this cemetery. As he approached, something felt off. Not the eerie silence. Not the suffocating darkness. It was the men on bikes.
Some random cropland version of Iowa, but in Argentina, way out in the middle of nowhere. If you could see, it's just like a split road. And I kind of had to hide my car because as I was driving through here, there was like 5 to 6 to even 7 bikes. Like, I'm talking about guys on bikes, where they looked very, very suspicious. And they're literally in the darkness, driving back and forth. I think they're racing. But my concern is that I don't want to get robbed being out here because it's not like anybody's going to come, help me if I needed help. I'm literally out here alone. And way out there in the distance, I don't know if you guys could see it. You guys probably won't be able to see it. It's in the darkness. But if you look very, very well...
There are like 5, 6, no 7 of them. Just riding in the dark, back and forth. They weren't racing. They weren't leaving. They were watching. Not wanting to take chances, Franco hid his car and made his way toward the graveyard on foot. A cemetery that, for some reason, was left unlocked. Something is wrong here. Inside, the cemetery was massive. Rows upon rows of tombs stretched endlessly, their worn-out gravestones barely visible under the faint glow of distant streetlights. But something immediately caught his eye. Near the entrance, 2 caskets lay in the open, unattended, forgotten, as if they were waiting for someone or something.
I'm going to go ahead and use my GoPro night vision. Look on the inside. Is that something or what? There's 2 other caskets back there, but I'm not going to go in there. These doors are locked. But still kind of spooky. They're actually going to get buried soon. The last time I came here was a little bit different. There wasn't the same bodies. The caskets have been moved around. Unless those are the same caskets and someone's just messing with it. I don't know what this is, but I think they're going to get buried soon. If not, I don't know what the deal is with that.
I don't know what this is, but I think they're going to get buried soon. Unless someone's been messing with them. As he moved deeper, the air changed. A heaviness settled around him, thick and suffocating. The shadow in the window, heart racing. Franco turned on his thermal camera. At first, nothing. Just tombstones, silent and cold. But then...
Recording this on the GoPro, just in case. Is there anybody that would like to speak with me? Give me a sign? A message? Oh, fuck. That was a bird. Marco! Right over here, it looks like there's like a little... I think that's just a cross. The stones look very different. Oh, what is that? Oh, those are crosses. I thought those were like 3 people just standing outside in the distance. Is there anything you would like to tell me? Any animals you would like to show me? Children? I was hearing noises. For a minute, somebody sounded like they responded to me. That's interesting. Look at that. Hello? Oh, fly flew right in my face. Get off of me. I'm gonna have to turn off my light. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Oh, fuck. I'm recording from my thermal camera. There was something standing there on the window. And there's nothing there on the GoPro. I'm gonna get closer to it. It looks like it's on the inside of the room. Holy shit, my hands are like shaking right now. Hold the camera still, Frank. I'm gonna switch to a different spectrum. Maybe you guys can see it a little bit clearer. I just now switched to a different spectrum. That is the creepiest shit I've ever seen. And whatever it is, it looks like it is inside the room, not even outside the room. I hear voices. I just heard voices right behind me. I could slightly see... Oh no, is it disappearing? I'll stay away. Look, you could kind of see the outline just a little bit. I'm going to switch color spectrums into a different color spectrum. Give me 1 second. There we go. Oh no, it's disappearing. It's literally disappearing right in front of me. Hola.
Oh my God, there's something in the window. Through the thermal lens he saw it, a figure, standing perfectly still inside one of the mausoleums. Not visible to the naked eye, only through the thermal camera. Franco's hands trembled as he adjusted the focus. The figure didn't move. It didn't react. It just stood there. Then as he took a step closer, it vanished. It's gone. I swear it was just there. It was right there. But that wasn't the worst part. Franco realized something chilling. There was no way in. No open doors. No broken windows. No exit. So if it disappeared, where did it go? He tried to shake it off. Maybe it was a glitch, a trick of the camera. But his body knew the truth before his mind did. The air had become unnaturally cold. His breath fogged up in front of him. Something was still here. He pulled out his K2 meter. If there was a spirit nearby, this would confirm it. The device remained still for a few moments. Then, a sudden spike.
I did see something in here, but now it appears that it's gone from the window. However, it still feels slightly cool in this room. More like cold, if anything. Does that have anything to do with you? Can you give me a sign? Oh, that was weird. Oh, that was a first. Hold on. I literally just felt something touch my leg. It was kind of like something just went like to my leg and then just touched it like that. And then like, I don't know if that was like my nerves or what. I don't feel it anymore. It was like just something... I hope that wasn't just me. That was probably just me. I just got a spike right here. Right over here. I just heard a noise outside. Hola? Did you just touch my leg? Getting spikes here. Oh, there goes more. Hola. Can you touch me again? Not that I'm liking it or anything, but I just want to know that I'm having contact. Right here. Is it my knife? Look at that, see? Alright, hold on. I'm going to take my knife out of here. Just make sure it's not my knife. What the fuck was that?
That's not normal. Then, without warning, a touch. Something brushed against his leg. Franco stumbled back, panic tightening in his chest. He looked down. Nothing. "Did you just touch me?" he asked. Silence. And then, the K2 meter spiked again. Whatever was here, was responding. Franco had seen enough. The knocking, the whispering, the figure in the window, the touch. Everything pointed to one terrifying truth. He was not alone. "I need to get out of here." As he began walking back, he couldn't shake the feeling that something was following him. Every step he took, the silence behind him felt closer. Franco made it back to his car, but the feeling never left. Even as he drove away, the images burned in his mind. The open caskets, the shadow in the window, the knocking from inside the crypt, and worst of all, the touch. Did something follow him? Did he disturb something that was never meant to be disturbed? Was this cemetery still waiting for him to return? Some houses are abandoned. Some are forgotten. But this one? This one was left behind, with a secret buried inside. Hidden deep within the untamed wilderness, far from civilization, stands a house that time seems to have forgotten. But what's more unsettling? This wasn't just a single house. It was an entire property. Unknown to the explorer, behind the house he had explored multiple times before, another structure lay waiting in the shadows. A second home, abandoned, untouched, and filled with things that shouldn't have been left behind. And then there was the garage.
There was another house behind it with a garage and an abandoned Jeep. Look at this. This is a new, like a Cherokee, like a newer Jeep, just left here. It's not even like, hasn't been smashed in, it's just sitting here. And the thing is, the reason it's weird, there's no way to drive up here. The whole entire, like there's trees down up here, up the driveway. So there's no way this thing could have gotten here within the past, I'd say 5 years, at least. I kind of want to see if it opens. What's inside, first of all? It's like a rag, a Gatorade. What was this? Like a drug cartel store or something?
Maybe they drove it over there.
It's locked. Oh God. Nope. I'm so surprised that's not broken into. It's crazy.
This doesn't make sense. A Jeep Cherokee, modern, untouched by time. Yet there was no possible way it could have arrived here recently. The road leading to the property was completely blocked. Fallen trees, overgrown paths. No tire tracks. No recent visitors. So how did it get here? And more importantly, who left it behind? The doors were locked. The windows sealed. Inside, only a rag and a half-empty Gatorade bottle. It felt out of place, like someone had left in a hurry. Or worse, like someone was still here. Stepping toward the forgotten home, the explorer could already feel it. The air was still. Too still. The structure itself looked ancient, a relic of the past, swallowed by nature. Inside, everything was left behind. Furniture still standing. Old appliances dating back to the 60s and 70s. A fireplace that once warmed a home, now covered in dust and decay. It felt as if time had stopped inside these walls. And then, the bullets. Bullets everywhere. But no guns.
Yo, yeah, pausing it. So my nose is feeling a little weird. I might exit the house in 5 minutes, so.
Okay. Check this out. You're fine, dude. This is like an old family stuff. This is.
Whoa.
It's a really old spot. Oh, we got bullet casings on the ground. Oh, these are blanks. It looks like. And there's tons of them scattered all over the ground. Guys, we got more bullets. This was obviously a gun lover. Oh, these are blank, or maybe even fake. What? Oh, definitely, Yo! Oh my God, no way. No way. Oh, it's not real. Dude, I thought for a second that was a real mounted gun. Holy crap.
Wait a second, these aren't blanks. These are real. Everywhere he looked there were bullets. Not just one or two, but hundreds. In drawers. On shelves. Even scattered across the floor. Rifle rounds. Handgun ammo. Unfired shells still ready to be used. This guy had an arsenal, but where the hell are the guns? Then in the corner, a gun cabinet. But it was empty. Not a single firearm left behind. Did the owner take them? Were they stolen? Or was someone still using them? The only clue? A membership card for a gun club.
Could they be? I guarantee you the squatter stole them or something.
Or he took them.
Or the people that cleaned out the house took them.
Hey. And then read that.
Woodenwood Gun Club. Well, I'll be damned. You have just put together something. This guy owned a gun club. No kidding. No kidding. Well, no wonder he had all this land, dude. He totally shot all over in the farm fields, I bet, and in the forest.
Used.
Oh, this place is crumbling in. Another nice bed. A little sketchy. Cool. Oh, here's a date. 1992. Right here. So maybe he saved that, or maybe that's when it went abandoned. Who knows? Ooh. Little Remington belt buckle. Alright, my buddy just found something. Pull him out, man.
Here, hold on this.
Alright, pull a little bit. This is crazy. Many casings, man. Lots and lots of them. And there's more even in this little green box. Probably smaller rounds. Oh wow, nice and organized. Ton more rounds. Unfired shells, dude, look. Look at this. This is rifle ammo, dude. This is nuts.
Let me see that.
Well, that explains a lot. This wasn't just a house. This was a shooter's paradise. Signs of squatters. Or something else. As the explorer ventured deeper, something became clear. This place wasn't as abandoned as it seemed. A newer mattress tossed in the corner. Matches, food wrappers, and personal items left behind. Clothes that weren't from decades ago, but recent. Someone had been here. And possibly, they still were. What the hell was that? He wasn't alone. But whoever, or whatever, was there was staying hidden. The air grew thicker. The wooden steps creaked under his weight. More bullets. Drawers filled with shells, some fired, some not. This house wasn't just owned by a gun enthusiast. This was a place where someone prepared for something. But prepared for what?
Back down, let's see what's in the basement.
I can see that.
Well, we got masks, so. Oh yeah, that's definitely like a horror movie down here. Huh. More shells and shot. This one shot. Oh, this one. Oh, this one ain't shot. Wow, there's just unbelievable amounts of just ammo in drawers, dude. Every drawer you open, there's spent shells inside. You see these? Just all over the place, and some of them aren't even shot yet.
Careful.
That's really crazy. I saw a note. Oh my god. Oh, the thing is, these aren't even casings with it. These are just bullets. Those are just straight bullets. Alright guys, we're heading up.
This is insane. There's enough ammo here for a damn war. Then he saw the mask. Sitting on a dusty shelf, covered in cobwebs. Horror movie mask. Lifeless, emotionless, staring back at him. Something about them felt wrong. Like they had been used before. Like they had witnessed something they weren't supposed to. The explorer had seen enough. Was time to leave. As he stepped outside, he took one last look at the house. A place left behind, yet still filled with secrets. Who lived here? Why was there so much ammunition but no guns? Who was squatting inside? And most importantly, had someone been watching him the entire time? Some houses hold memories. Some houses hold stories. But this house holds something else entirely. Some houses are abandoned for a reason. Some hold memories too painful to remember. And some refuse to let go of the souls trapped inside. The return to a haunted past. This wasn't the first time he had stepped inside. He had been here before. And last time, he captured something terrifying. A ghost in the basement. A shadow that wasn't supposed to be there. A presence that refused to be forgotten. Tonight he was back. With cameras. With paranormal tools. And with a question. Was the spirit still here? Or worse, had it been waiting for him?
Почему именно вот эта тумбочка? И в тот раз она тоже была. Чуть на меня, блядь, не упал.
The air inside felt different, thick, heavy, like stepping into a place frozen in time. For a while nothing happened, but that's how these places work. They wait, and then when you least expect it, they show themselves. The basement, where the dead still speak, the same basement where he had captured a ghost before. The place that started it all. And as he stepped down, the air grew colder, the silence deeper, and then his camera caught it. A figure, small, pale, watching from the corner. It stood motionless, and then it moved.
Андрей, ты видишь свет?
Да.
Иди на этот свет. Снова шум.
Oh my God, it's back. The legend of the house was as unsettling as the encounter itself. Years ago, when the very first family moved into this home, they had a child. But something happened. Something so horrifying, they never spoke of it. No one knew how or why. But from that moment on, every family that stepped into this house felt the child's presence. They heard whispers in the night. They saw small footprints appear on the dust-covered floors. And then, the tragedies began. Each family that moved in left in fear. Some claimed they saw him watching from the darkness. Others swore they heard him crying when no one else was there. And a few? They didn't live to tell their stories. The house was abandoned. No one dared to return. Until now. The child ghost was still here. Still waiting. Still watching. And the worst part? He wasn't alone. Some spirits are lost. Some spirits are trapped. But some don't want to leave. Some places were never meant to be explored. Some encounters were never meant to be captured. Yet tonight, we saw what should have remained hidden. From the forgotten cemetery, where something watched from the shadows, to the haunted basement, where a child's spirit refused to be forgotten, to the gun-filled house, where the real horror wasn't just the past, but what might still be lurking inside. Each place had a story. Each encounter left behind questions we may never answer. But one thing is certain. Some spirits never leave. Some houses never let go. And some places, they don't just hold memories, they hold something else. Something waiting, watching, following. Maybe the real question isn't who haunts these places, but rather, who will be next?